So I wanted to go over an exercise with Mr. Ranger here. Ranger, space. Good. Ranger, space. Good. Ranger, Ranger, space. Good. Ranger, Ranger, Ranger. You're so smart. Ranger. Space. Good. So what we're looking for from Mr. Ranger here is for him to give us about a 2-foot bubble around us. So we work on some from the front, some from the side, some from behind as Ranger is approaching us, and we want him to be able to keep 4 on the floor. And so he is such a smarty that he is approaching a little cautiously and giving us a real good buffer there. So this is perfect. Do some repetitions from the front, some from the side, some from the back, and that is exactly what we're looking for. Ranger, Ranger. One other thing is when I'm working on this exercise, good boy, Ranger, that I like to only say their name, space. Very good. As opposed to Ranger space. Perfect. As opposed to saying Ranger come, because I don't like to conflate his recall with this space exercise. Because he'll be like, hey, I'm doing the right thing by coming over. And just want him to know that this is what we're working on exclusively. So you can say his name, he'll get him cruising over towards you. Ranger, space. Perfect. Good job, buddy. Excellent. So this is basically, in a nutshell, our anti-jumping exercise. So anytime that Mr. Ranger is getting ready to jump up on you, he's getting super excited, you can tell him space. And I like to use this mainly as a preventative measure, but if you're using it as an exercise after he's jumped up on you, you can use it for that as well. So good job, Mr. Ranger. And one last note on this is it really just starts to get across what you're looking for from him. So once he understands, you tell him space over and over and over again, he'll understand that you don't want him to jump up on you, and just starts to get a realistic expectation of what people are looking for from him. So he's not breaking our rules or what it is that we are requesting of him. So anyway, good job, Mr. Ranger. You are a smart little guy.